Take two, guys. We just did about 4 minutes worth of video with no audio. So as you know, if you follow us, we're having extreme trouble keeping this audio right. Hopefully this one's good. Take two on this. Going to be one of our favorite trucks, I believe, because Suburbans are already one of our favorites. We rarely get a two-wheel drive, and this truck rides and drives extremely well and is basically flawless as far as rust goes. Why is that? Well, two-wheel drive trucks got way less abuse. You didn't hunt out of them, you didn't go farming out of them, you didn't drive them in the snow, and you didn't drive them on the beach. Those are the things that kill four-wheel drive trucks. Nothing wrong with a two-wheel drive. And the beauty is, if we really fall in love with it, or if you really fall in love with it, it'd be a perfect four-wheel drive conversion candidate, as we've done in the past, as you guys have seen us do in the past. This truck is spot-free as far as rust goes. Solid as a rock. We were told, we did not have the paperwork, but we were told that the motor is a Jasper replacement. It is a 5.7 350. And again, this truck right out the box, guys, has checked out very well for us. I'm very, very impressed. Original inner fender wells. Still got the little splash shield right here. Water bottles not busted up. Everything under here is proper. Again, 5.7 from the factory, which was only the second year you could get the 5.7 350 fuel injected motor back. Came in 87. Also, the front end, as we've shown you guys, 89, 90, and 91 are the only years for this front end. Suburbans, Blazers, and 1-ton pickup trucks. That's the only way you could get that. Got the cool little light under the hood. Let's check it. It works. If you haven't seen it, you got to go back to another video. I'm not doing it today because we don't have enough time. We already wasted 4 minutes. Christian's like, what's 4 minutes? Like, not 4 minutes, doesn't matter much to him, but it means a lot to me because I don't have an extra 4 minutes. We were working on one of our very nice trucks yesterday with Kenny, and we were looking at the areas like right here, that pocket, and right here, that pocket, leaves and trash and debris. It sits there, it festers, it gets wet. This truck has no rust on the firewall at all, which is cool. The inner fender wells, you can see, probably the truck was all tan at one time, and they've done this two-tone, which they did a good job. Pretty perfect under the hood. AC works, truck runs great. I don't have the paperwork for the motor, but I can see enough about the motor. It's clean, so I do believe it was probably a long block 350 put in this truck from Jasper, as they said. Transmission shifts good. It is also a overdrive transmission truck, which gives you awesome cruising. Now we've eased the seat cover back. I think the seats are gonna be okay. We'll probably take the old Indian blanket off. But I think the seat's gonna be fine. The other side, I got it back a little bit. You can see that really cool tan color interior. That's not for everybody, but I can tell you, it's pretty. Once you get used to it, the tan's not bad. But all this area here is normally split. You got a little area right there, but the rest of it I think is gonna be okay. So we're gonna take that off. The dash has a replacement dash panel, but the door panels are in good shape. The pockets are in good shape. The original floor mats are laying here in the back, which if you know anything about that, they're incredibly hard to find. We order aftermarket ones which are similar, but the factory ones are impossible. And there's very, very slight differences. But if you know what you're looking at, you can tell the difference. Those are original. Rear air conditioning truck, Riddler 20-inch wheels. They are not offset, so I think we're gonna probably put a small spacer behind the back just to bring it out a little bit, just to give it a little better look. So next time you see this truck, it's gonna look a little different. Dual exhaust, sounds great, runs great, shifts great. Newer trailer hitch on the back with wiring harness and a trailer brake control. Again, fuel injection, which makes that 350 last forever. It's a barn door truck. There's not really much else I can say about it. This truck's 20 grand, guys. So if you're looking for a nice solid Suburban, at this point, it's 20 grand. Let me put that in there, at this point. If we do go to doing any modifications, if we do go to change anything, if we do go to make any extra modifications, the price will go up. We had a couple customers in over the last week or two that kind of didn't understand that. They're like, you know, we'd like to do, and of course this is a two-wheel drive, but you know, we'd like to do your steering, we like to do your steps. I'm like, no problem. But obviously that stuff is on top of the price of the truck. We love doing a package. We've got 4 right now that should ship out this week to customers that have been very patient. Most of them are followers on here. A Blazer, a Suburban, a crew cab truck, and a single cab truck. All of them were getting either steps, air conditioned, steering. Most of them got everything. Most of them got the full Davis off-road steering and track bar, the power steps. One of them got a full custom interior with stereo. We'll do a video before it leaves. That's a Blazer. So all of them took a, say a $40,000 truck turned it into 60, or a $70,000 truck turned into 100. Again, the limit's no problem. We'll cut you a great deal on the extras. Most people just want to take it home done, and that's no problem. If you want to add and add and add and add and add, we'll do it. Some of these trucks have been here for 3-4 weeks. A couple of them have been here a couple of months. So, it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. But Brian and Daniel in the shop can perfect anything. My uncle in our shop over there, just like the Blazer, doing some last minute little things. He noticed the steering stem, the wipers were a little weird. We had to order a brand new steering stem. Everybody calls it something different. A stalk, which controls the wipers and the cruise control together. We had to put that in there. He does all the windows and locks and finds the weird wires and all the other stuff. So this will be going through that process. It will get an oil change. It will get a state inspection. It'll get on the rack. We'll check for any weird stuff that we need to notate. But so far, so good on this truck, guys. I can't complain about a thing. And for a $20,000 rust-free Suburban, I paid $10 for bodies before that were perfect. So I can attest that that's a great deal. And if you want a four-wheel drive converted, no problem. If you want power steps on it after that, no problem. You want to put it up on 54-inch tires, no problem. We can do it. Great video getting ready to come on this crew cab. A lot of you guys have been waiting on that also. And then a couple more. So a lot to do today. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. And Christian will give you a little tour through here. I got to answer the phone real quick, and we got one more video to do. Thanks, guys. We appreciate the support. We appreciate everything you guys do. Stay tuned.